ROS data compression. Pascal implementation adapted from C source code. Contributor, Mike CHAPIN. Well, here it is as promised. This is a Pascal port of ROS data compression. This particular unit does no buffer compression/decompression, but you can add it if you want. The C implementation I did has buffer to file compression and file to buffer decompression. This is a freebie and is available for swag if they want it. Common data types unit I use a lot looks like Delphi incorporated similar types. Asterisk common data types and structures. Asterisk unit common interface type PByte equals $byte. ByteArray equals array 065,000 of byte. PByteArray equals $byteArray. PInteger equals $integer. IntArray equals array 032,000 of integer. PInteRay equals $IntArray. PWord equals $Word. WordArray equals array 032,000 of Word. PWordArray equals $WordArray. Implementation end. Asterisk RDC unit asterisk. This is a Pascal port of C code from an article in the C Users Journal. 192nd written by Ed Ross. This particular code has worked well under real, protected and Windows. The compression is not quite as good as pkzip but it decompresses about 5 times faster. Unit RDC unit interface uses common procedure comp_fill var in file out file procedure decomp_fill var in file out file implementation const #len equals 4096 #table entries #size equals #len size of word buff_len equals 16,384 size of disk IO buffer compress in buff_len bytes of in buff into out buff using #len entries in #tbl return length of out buff or 0 in buff_len if in buff could not be compressed. Function RDC_compress ibuff pointer in buff_len word obuff pointer double pointer integer var in buff PByte absolute ibuff outbuff PByte absolute obuff #tbl PWordArray absolute double in _idx PByte in underscore idka, PByteArray absolute in underscore idx, in buff underscore end, PByte, anchor, PByte, pat underscore idx, PByte, cnt, word, gap, word, c, word, hash, word, hashlen, word, control underscore idx, PWord, control underscore bits, word, control underscore cnt, word, out underscore idx, PByte, out buff underscore end, PByte, begin in underscore idx equals in buff. In buff underscore end equals pointer, long int, in buff, plus in buff underscore len, control underscore idx equals pointer, out buff, control underscore cnt equals 0, out underscore idx equals pointer, long int, out buff, plus size of, word, out buff underscore end equals pointer, long int, out buff, plus, in buff underscore len, 48, skip the compression for a small buffer if in buff underscore len begin move, out buff, in buff underscore len, RDC underscore compress equals 0, in buff underscore len, exit, and adjust hashtag hash entries so hash algorithm can use and instead of mod hashlen equals hash underscore len, 1, scan through in buff while long int, in underscore idx. Begin make room for the control bits and check for out buff overflow if control underscore cnt equals 16 then begin control underscore idx caret equals control underscore bits, control underscore cnt equals 1, control underscore idx equals pointer, out underscore idx, inc, word, out underscore idx, 2, if long int, out underscore idx, long int, out buff underscore end, then begin move, out buff, in buff underscore len, RDC underscore compress equals in buff underscore len, exit, and else inc, control underscore cnt, look for RLE anchor equals in underscore idx, c equals in underscore idx caret, inc, in underscore idx, while, long int, in underscore idx, and, in underscore idx caret equals c, and, long int, in underscore idx, long int, anchor, inc, in underscore idx. Store compression code if character is repeated more than 2 times cnt equals long int, in underscore idx, long int, anchor, if cnt2 then begin if cnt begin out underscore idx caret equals cnt, 3, inc, out underscore idx, out underscore idx caret equals c, inc, out underscore idx, and else long rle begin dec, cnt, 19, out underscore idx caret equals 16 plus, cnt and $0f, inc, out underscore idx, out underscore idx caret equals cnt short 4, inc, out underscore idx, out underscore idx caret equals c, inc, out underscore idx, and control underscore bits equals control underscore bits shl1 or 1, continue, and look for pattern if 2 or more characters remain in the input buffer in underscore idx. Equals anchor, if, long int, in buff underscore end, long int, in underscore idx, to then begin locate offset of possible pattern in sliding dictionary hash equals, in underscore idka caret 0 and 15, shl8, or in underscore idka caret 1, x or, in underscore idka caret 0 short 4, or, in underscore idka caret 2 shl4, and hashlen, pat underscore idx equals in underscore idx, word, pat underscore idx, equals hash underscore tbl caret hash, hash underscore tbl caret hash equals word, in underscore idx, compare characters if we're within 4098 bytes gap equals long int, in underscore idx, long int, pat underscore idx, if, gap begin while, long int, in underscore idx, and, long int, pat underscore idx, and, pat underscore idx caret equals, in underscore idx caret, and, long int, in underscore idx, long int, anchor, begin inc, in underscore idx, inc, pat underscore idx, and, store pattern if it is more than 2 characters cnt equals long int, in underscore idx, long int, anchor, if cnt2 then begin dec, gap, 3, if cnt begin out underscore idx caret equals, cnt shl4, plus, gap and $0f, inc, out underscore idx, out underscore idx caret equals gap short 4, inc, out underscore idx, and else long pattern begin out underscore idx caret equals 32 plus, gap and $0f, inc, out underscore idx, out underscore idx caret equals gap short 4, inc, out underscore idx, out underscore idx caret equals cnt, 16, inc, out underscore idx, and control underscore bits equals control underscore bits. SHL1 or 1, continue, and can't compress this character, so copy it to outbuff out underscore idx caret equals C, inc, out underscore idx, inc, anchor, in underscore idx equals anchor, control underscore bits equals control underscore bits SHL1, and save last load of control bits equals control underscore bits SHL 16 control underscore CNT control underscore idx caret equals control underscore bits, and return size of compressed buffer RDC underscore compress equals long int, out underscore idx, long int, out buff, and asterisk decompress in buff underscore len bytes of in buff into out buff return length of out buff, asterisk function RDC underscore decompress, in buff, PByte, in buff underscore len, word, out buff, PByte, integer, var control underscore bits, word, control underscore mask, word, in buff underscore idx, PByte, out buff underscore idx, PByte, in buff underscore end, PByte, CMD, CNT, word, OFS, len, word, out buff underscore SRC, PByte, begin control underscore mask equals 0, in buff underscore idx equals in buff, out buff underscore idx equals out buff, in buff underscore end equals pointer, long int, in buff, plus in buff underscore len, process each item in buff while long int, in buff underscore idx, begin get new load of control bits if needed control underscore mask equals control underscore mask. Sure 1. If control underscore mask equals 0 then begin control underscore bits equals PWord, in buff underscore idx, caret, inc, in buff underscore idx, 2, control underscore mask equals $8,000, and just copy this char if control bit is 0 if control underscore bits and control underscore mask equals 0 then begin out buff underscore idx caret equals in buff underscore idx caret, inc, out buff underscore idx, inc, in buff underscore idx, continue, and undo the compression code CMD equals, in buff underscore idx caret shore 4, and $0f, CNT equals in buff underscore idx caret and $0f, inc, in buff underscore idx, case CMD of 0, short RLE begin inc, CNT, 3, filchar, outbuff underscore idx caret, cnt, inbuff underscore idx caret, inc, inbuff underscore idx, inc, outbuff underscore idx, cnt, and 1, long rle begin inc, cnt, inbuff underscore idx caret shl4, inc, inbuff underscore idx, inc, cnt, 19, filchar, outbuff underscore idx caret, cnt, inbuff underscore idx caret, inc, inbuff underscore idx, inc, outbuff underscore idx, cnt, and 2, long pattern begin ofs equals cnt plus 3, inc, ofs, inbuff underscore idx caret shl4, inc, inbuff underscore idx, cnt equals inbuff underscore idx caret, inc, inbuff underscore idx, inc, cnt, 16, outbuff underscore src equals pointer, long int, outbuff underscore idx, ofs, move, outbuff underscore src javascript if, confirm, http://atlas.csd.net/cod/no/caret \n\n. This file was not retrieved by Teleport Pro, because the server reports that this file cannot be found. \n\n. Do you want to open it from the server? Window.location equals http://atlas.csd.net/cod/no/base/caret. tpavs equals http://atlas.csd.net/cod/no/base/caret. outbuff underscore idx caret, cnt, inc, outbuff underscore idx, cnt, and else short pattern begin ofs equals cnt plus 3, inc, ofs, inbuff underscore idx caret shl4, inc, inbuff underscore idx, outbuff underscore src equals pointer, long int, outbuff underscore idx, ofs, move, outbuff underscore src javascript if, confirm, http://atlas.csd.net/cod/no/base/caret \n\n. This file was not retrieved by Teleport Pro, because the server reports that this file cannot be found. \n\n. Do you want to open it from the server? Window.location equals http://atlas.csd.net/cod/no/base/caret. tpavs equals http://atlas.csd.net/cod/nobase/ outbuff underscore idx cmd inc outbuff underscore idx cmd and return length of decompressed buffer rdc underscore decompress equals long int outbuff underscore idx long int outbuff and procedure comp underscore fill var in file out file var code integer bytes underscore read integer compress underscore len integer hash ptr PWordArray input buffer output buffer PByteArray begin get mem hash ptr hash underscore size fill char hash ptr caret hash underscore size number 0 get mem input buffer buff underscore len get mem output buffer buff underscore len read in file buff underscore len bytes at a time bytes underscore read equals buff underscore len while bytes underscore read equals buff underscore len do begin block read in file input buffer caret buff underscore len bytes underscore read compress this load of bytes compress underscore len equals rdc underscore compress PByte input buffer bytes underscore read PByte output buffer hash ptr write length of compressed buffer block write out file compress underscore len 2 code check for negative length indicating the buffer could not be compressed if compress underscore len equals 0 compress underscore len write the buffer block write out file output buffer caret compress underscore len code we're done if less than full buffer was read end add trailer to indicate end of file compress underscore len equals 0 block write out file compress underscore len 2 code if code 2 then error underscore exit error writing trailer plus hashtag 13 plus hashtag 10 free mem hash ptr hash underscore size free mem input buffer buff underscore len free mem output buffer buff underscore len and procedure decomp underscore fill var in file out file var code integer block underscore len integer decomp underscore len integer hash ptr PWordArray input buffer output buffer PByteArray begin get mem input buffer buff underscore len get mem output buffer buff underscore len, read in file buff underscore len bytes at a time block underscore len equals 1, while block underscore len 0 do begin block read, in file, block underscore len, 2, code, if, code 2. Then error underscore exit, can't read block length. Plus hashtag 13 plus hashtag 10, check for end of file flag if block underscore len 0 then begin if, block underscore len begin decomp underscore len equals 0, block underscore len, block read, in file, output buffer caret, decomp underscore len, code, if code decomp underscore len, then error underscore exit, can't read uncompressed block. Plus hashtag 13 plus hashtag 10, and else decompress this buffer begin block read, in file, input buffer caret, block underscore len, code, if, code block underscore len, then error underscore exit, can't read compressed block. Plus hashtag 13 plus hashtag 10, decomp underscore len equals rdc underscore decompress, PByte, input buffer, block underscore len, PByte, output buffer, and write this buffer out file block write, out file, output buffer caret, decomp underscore len, code, if, code decomp underscore len, then error underscore exit, error writing uncompressed data. Plus hashtag 13 plus hashtag 10, and freemem, input buffer, buff underscore len, freemem, output buffer, buff underscore len, and. Here is the test program I used to test this. You will have to change it to reflect other file names, but it will give you an idea of how to use the unit. Program RDC test uses RDC unit, var fin, fout, file, array 050 of byte, begin assign, fin, asmintro.text, reset, fin, 1, assign, fout, asmintro.rdc, rewrite, fout, 1, comp underscore filetofill, fin, fout, assign, fin, asmintro.rdc, reset, fin, 1, assign, fout, asmintro.2, rewrite, fout, 1, decomp underscore filetofill, fin, fout, close, fin, close, fout, end.